Hi Libra. Okay, this is just a check-in for the week of 12th through the 18th for March. I have been having some technical difficulties. I had your video all ready to go, and I'm going to be honest, it was just like kind of crazy all over the place anyway. So honestly, I'm kind of glad I lost it because I was thinking about redoing it anyway because it was wow, for Libras. It was like kind of crazy, like lots of different energies, but the outcome was pretty stellar. I remember it was a lot of like really powerful cards in a good way, but it was a lot of craziness leading up to that, I will say. So let's see if we can get this reading up, because I just had set it aside in my queue and I hadn't labeled it yet because I couldn't even figure what to title it because it was just so crazy. And then somehow it doesn't matter because I deleted it anyway. So so there you go. So here we go. Last video of the night for Libra. All right. So what do Libras need to know, please, for this week, March 12th through 18th. So Libra and the energy, please. Very clear messages for Libra and what is going on for their energy right now into the week, please, for Libra. Okay. Libras, please. Two more cards for Libra, please. Okay. And one more, please. Okay. Oh, okay, we'll take two. Oh, all right, I like it. Go with those. Okay, and oh, interesting. Okay. What's the outside environment going on for Libra, please? What's coming? Who's coming towards Libra? What kind of outer influences are coming towards Libra for this week, please? Very clear information on what's coming towards Libra. Okay. Oh, lots of activity, definitely. Okay. Okay, I like it. Nice. And one more, please. Okay, I'll take those. Okay, Knight of Cups. All right. Or, I'm sorry, Knight of Coin. Knight of Coin at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Coin. All right, nice. Definitely something about offers here and seeing love, maybe a little money in the mix too. So basically right now it looks like Libra, I feel like you're not really facing some things that need to be taken care of, okay? Let me just say this is a fairly positive reading from the get-go here too. So, you know, anything that starts off, you know, let's just see how this all plays out. I still got to do your outcome too. But right now, it just kind of seems, normally I really like the Four of Swords because it's somebody who's kind of almost in a meditative type you know, vibe, and they're kind of thinking on things, and it's very peaceful, but I'm not feeling that in this first position. I feel it's more kind of ignoring the truth about, you know, something, or like taking action, not taking action, you know, that kind of thing. Not too worried about it though, because I think you will. Because then, you know, we have the Queen of Swords, and she's, you know, ready to cut through things, you know, all that kind of stuff. Air, you know, air. So, you know, that's you, Libra. So I do like that. I think this is a brief kind of stint of, you know, and it could be that you're just weighing your decision very heavily before you go into action. You know, that could be too. And I do feel that as well. But for some of you, Libras, you know, I do feel that maybe it's a little bit of not facing what you actually need to get going and get to do, okay? Now, I will say, though, I like the second version of that because I think it is somebody who, you know, who maybe contemplated, took their time, made a decision, made a good decision, okay? and decides they want to commit, and possibly to a water sign. This could be a very possible deal. We have, very happy cards here in your energy. Okay, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Ten of Cups, and then we have this King of Cups, and I feel good about that too. So, this is about family, about commitment. Maybe this is something that you've been thinking about that you really want to do for your family, possibly for your husband, although this could be turned around and this could be a wife, but it's a pretty male energy card here. So, it just seems to me that, it's a very positive kind of place that you're at right now. And, it's definitely about, committing and family and, doing those types of things. Can't even be going somewhere with family, that type of energy. But it's good. I see the Queen of Swords. We got the King of Cups. Everything's looking pretty good. Now, this what's kind of coming towards you in that kind of energy, again, pretty decent. I like the outlook. Definitely this Knight of Pentacles, for some of you who are looking for work, for a new job, or have your resume out there, that type of thing, I would say definitely there could be an offer coming in soon. It may be a little bit I never really liked this card. It's the Five of Swords, and to me it's like somebody who's smug, so it that could mean it could come from maybe your boss is kind of like a smug type person. And I almost think if this is money related or work related, job related, that if you are looking for work and you get this offer, of course I'm not going to tell you not to take a job, of course, if it's a decent offer, go for it. But I do feel that something else will be coming in much more stable soon. So if you have to, take this one. If you don't have to, maybe wait it out if it doesn't feel right, and that's, again, this is just tarot cards, so you got to go by your instincts. I'm not trying to tell you to pass up on a job because, it may be the job of your life. I don't, and maybe that reading just wasn't for you. So, and we do have the Ten of Coin here, which is very good stability. Again, you have the Ten of Cups and you have the Ten of Coin. So in your position, you have Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, being around family or wanting to start a family, that kind of thing. And your other person who's coming towards you has Ten of Coin, which is stability and very good stuff. So I really like that. So, there's a couple, and this is the way your other reading went. Oh boy, it was so confusing because there's so many possibilities it could be. And I think the reason now is kind of occurring to me. The reason why that the readings have been all over the place for Libra, for me to try to nail it down, is because it's probably like I had for Cancer, like that time, I think that was last month, where they had this window of opportunity for all these good things to happen. And I have a feeling, Libra, that this is kind of your window for opportunity. Cancer's was off the chart, let me tell you. Yours is looking pretty good, though, too, okay? But a little bit, definitely got to put some action and some passion into this, okay? So I think what's going on is you guys, Libras in general, across the board, maybe it's something astrological. I haven't really checked. I should check and see what your planetary stuff is right now. But it's like this. There is this window for making some changes, having some happiness and some finances, and some really good positive changes coming in for you. All right, but it is about taking action, and I think that's why it's hard for me to read this upright part up here, because there's so many possibilities. This could be somebody getting married. This could be you feeling emotionally fulfilled around your family. This could be you finding the perfect partner and celebrating. This could be you proposing and asking, there are so many options this could be. And that's because it's going to appeal to a wide range of Libras, because there is this good energy going on for you guys right now. Work related, again, same thing. This could be, a self victory for you. This could be, accolades coming towards you, from your work. This could be a raise. And that could bring you the stability and this happy family life. That's very well indeed could be. It could be this person is deciding, because this is outer stuff. This person, could be deciding on you, and you're victorious and you get the raise. And that allows you to maybe even purchase a home or go into, some sort of happier state that you haven't been in before. There's offers coming in. There's offers of love for you single people out here. It could be this, that's what I'm saying. This could be so many things. And There's no super clear message here, that says, Libra, this is what you're going through. It's all good, but it does require action, not a ton. I don't think you have to go out there and like knock yourself out or anything like that. I think this is just a good time for you guys. And I think things will kind of come to you, but you do have to make, some efforts. I do see that. We've got a lot of wands in the mix. Let me go to your outcome and see if it comes out pretty clear here. Let's see. And I know, that it sounds like kind of a cop-out reading because I'm not, but it's true. I mean, there's so many things these cards could be. And it's all good anyway. So, we got 10 of coin, 10 of cups. We've got, six of wands. I'm liking it. Ace of cups. So let's see here. And I don't really see anything negative at all. Possibly, like I said, if this is a love offer or if this is a work offer, it's possible that, that this person is kind of smug behind it, or, maybe you just kind of don't get along with them that well, but I don't see it as being that big a deal. So, and, it would be if it's a love offering, obviously. Okay, let's get to your outcome, please. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Libra, please. What is the mixture of these two things combined with this inner stuff going on, with this inner happiness and this outer circumstance of outer stability, all these good things? What does that combine into, please, for an outcome for Libra? Okay. And give me 3 more cards, please. 3 more cards for Libra. Clear messages for Libra for the possible outcome. Okay. All right. And those fell right on there. We'll leave those there. Okay. Wow. Okay. Twice that's happened. So I'm going to go with it. 9 of cups. Okay. And 2 more cards, please. Okay. Or 1. That's good. Empress. We'll go with that. Okay. So this is pretty much the way the other one was that I, deleted. I mean, it was different messages, but there again, I think that's why, because there's just so many Libras at this, going on with good things. So I will say this, all right, and this was similar to the outcome that I had before. There was this, because I think this was in it, the 7 of Cups. So it's about, kind of not seeing things for what they are, not noticing things that are right in front of you, and not taking action to get what you want that's right in front of you. All right. So it's that kind of feeling. We have the 5 of coins here, which is, kind of odd, because, that's kind of being left out in the cold. This is all very mystical and spiritual, though, in this regards. So this isn't about like being financially left out in the cold, which it typically is in this card and this meaning. To me, these are all very spiritual cards. So there is something inside of you going on that is a little bereft of meaning. Okay. And you need to find that. You need to find something deeper and more meaningful for you. And I'm not saying that you're shallow or anything like that. I know you guys are deep. It's not that. I'm saying it needs to go deeper. You need to find, a real connection with whatever your source is. God, if it's Jesus, if it's Krishna, if it's none of those things, if it's your higher self, if it's just, whatever, it's like you need to kind of look for that. And look for that guidance, okay? Because that's going to give you wisdom, and it's a time, that you can gain that for yourself and really come into a very wise place. All right. Now, aside from that, and this is very separate from this stuff, and that's the way it was in that last reading. There was a separate message here that was just, and it's cool. I love it, because it's a whole different vibe. The colors are all different than everything else going on here. This is, very, very deep message. Okay, but for the fun part, for your outcome, you've got 9 of Cups and you've got the Empress. So, you kind of can't go wrong, Libra, honestly. This is like a wish come true. And this is expansion and growth and, beautifulness, all kinds of good things. So, there's no, I wish I could be super clairvoyant right now with this reading and tell you guys all kinds of really bitchin' things that you go, oh my God, but and I could probably, I could sit here and name out probably 20 things that you would go, oh my God, that's me, or, because it is, it's hard to explain, but hopefully it makes sense what I'm saying. I just think there's so many good things coming across for Libras, that there's no particular message here. The message is happiness, good things. Okay. So there's nothing to be warned about. There's nothing to be, I do think this is strong. And if anything, I will go with this. I think this is a strong message. I don't think it's a warning of any means whatsoever. A lot of times this card has a different meaning, but in this case, it's spiritual, because the thing is, they're outside of church. Okay. That's why I'm going with this. And this card is the same thing. A lot of times this is just, interpreted as a bunch of illusions in front of you, and you just kind of feel wishy-washy and don't know what to pick. But no, there's a very deep mystical meaning to this card. And with this and the Hermit, there is for some Libra out there, they're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is like beyond like, watching a few, what's her name videos. I love her. I can't think of her name right now. Abraham. Yeah, Abraham Hicks. It's beyond that. This is like deep. This is deep stuff. This is like real insightful meditation. And not that her stuff is great. I'm not, and trust me, I love Abraham Hicks, and I watch those videos when I need a lift and things like that. But I'm talking about the deeper, that type of connection. So there's something really cool going on here with this, and this wisdom that can come through. Okay. So definitely pay attention to that. It's a good time in other words, for you Libras who aren't really into the outer world as much, you're a little bit more into the inner world and your spirituality and deepness and bond, that type of stuff with, whatever, with God or whatever power it may be, that, that type of thing, then, this is a very good thing for you guys too. All right. Because that's about things coming true as well, and maybe having some really good breakthroughs. So I'm going to leave it there, Libra. All the other stuff looks awesome. So, family life, money, job offers, it's all good. So it's all showing up good. But this is tarot cards, so you still got to make the efforts and things like that. So, but really, really nice reading. All right. Thanks, Libra. All right. There we go.